Hello, it's Velma. Just a really quick unedited video today. I'm at home with my daughter. She's not very well. We are watching, you see, Order of the Phoenix on TV. And I've just finished my last book, so I'm in the mood for a new book, but I don't know which one to pick up. I've got quite a few on my shelves, so I'm going to show you my shelf, and I need your help, please. Which one should I read next? Okay, so here's my bookshelf. I've got 14 books at the moment to be read, and I just can't decide where to go next. So I'm going to go through from the right to the left. They're in no particular order on my shelf, by the way. It just seems to be the way that they fall. I've got here All Our Wrong Todays by Ellen Mastai. This is one that came out last year and I was really keen to read it, but it was in hardback and I wasn't keen on the hardback price. And I was in a bookshop the other day and I happened to see it in paperback, so I picked that up. I'm not keen on the cover. There seemed to be a bit of a trend over the last couple of years for books with trees on swings on the cover, so if I didn't know that this had time travel in, which I absolutely love, I doubt I would have picked it up, but that's a definite contender. Next we've got The Ministry of Utmost Happiness by, I can never pronounce it, Arundhati Roy. This is on the women's long list. I saw this in the library and I'm always happy to see recent releases in my library, so I picked that one up. I've never read any of hers before, but I've heard good things about this one. This I'm most excited for, and I would pick this up immediately, but you know, sometimes you're so looking forward to a book that you want to keep it for a treat. And this is Trip to Time by Kit DeWall. I loved My Name is Leon last year. I love the fact that she's from Birmingham and she sets her books locally. Although I believe this one's set in Devon, it is about an Irish woman who met her partner in Birmingham. So very excited about that one. Then John McGregor, Reservoir 13. I've never read any John McGregor, but I know that this was celebrated last year, so this seemed like a good place to start. Then I've got two books that were lent to me by my friend. It's the second and third books in a trilogy, and I can't even remember what the first one's called now. How awful is that? I want to say Shadow of the Wind, I think. But it's the Forgotten Bookshop trilogy. I loved the first one, gave it 5 stars, and a friend saw that and lent me number 2 and number 3, so I've got those to go. Astonishing Splashes of Colour by Claire Morrell. She's another Birmingham-based author. This is her debut novel, so it's about 10 or 12 years old now. She did a kind of post-apocalyptic dystopian book set in Birmingham a couple of years ago, which I enjoyed. And I just picked that one up second hand to read some more of her. John Ronson, this is his book Them, about extremism. I love John Ronson and I really enjoy his books, but I've only listened to them on Audible and I got a bit of a thing about his voice, and I don't know if that's why I enjoy them so much. I'm not sure how I'll get on with him in print. Ali Smith, The Accidental. I've read a couple of Ali Smiths, but this is one that comes up time and time again on people's favourites list. And I spotted that one secondhand recently and picked that one up. Elena Ferrante, this is Story of a New Name, which is the immediate sequel to My Brilliant Best Friend. Oh my God, how can I not remember? I read that one last year and really enjoyed it, and I bought this one immediately, but I don't know, because of the Naples setting, it seems a very summery book to me, and I couldn't bear to read it, but you know, you wouldn't believe it looking outside today, but the warmer weather is on its way, so maybe that's one I should pick up. Sapiens, a book I had for Christmas. I'm not big on non-fiction. I'm not sure about this one. Should I brave it? Has anybody read it out there? Is it worth it? Tell me. And then just a few kind of lesser titles, you know, lesser, that sounds awful, older titles. Daphne du Maurier, The King's General. Don't know much about that one actually. I've read loads of du Maurier and I do enjoy them, but I have to be in the mood for them. I haven't found that I am quite yet. A old Margaret Atwood, Bodily Harm. I love some Margaret Atwood. I tend to love her dystopian stuff. Oryx and Crake is one of my favourite books of all time. Yet some of her older titles I find I can't really engage with, so I don't know much about Bodily Harm, so that's a contender. Oh, can't get it back on the shelf. Then finally Sport of Kings, which was a long lister for prize last year. Does it say there? Oh no, it's a signed copy. I bought this because it was £1 in a charity shop and it was a signed hardback, and I just thought it was a good deal, but I don't know how much I want to read it. I believe it's a family saga. I'm not into horse racing, but I remember Simon at Savage Rees saying he enjoyed that despite the fact he doesn't like horsey books, and I do like stories about families, so maybe there is something there that I'll enjoy. So that's the whole shelf. Let me know underneath what you think I should go for, please. I'm really open to anything because these are all books that I do intend to read. So yeah, just give me some pointers. Thank you very much.